30 summons. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. Because that's my absolute minimum. We never do summons with less than 30, right? You guys already know my wish list, which is any GD, Water Magical Girl, and that's really it. Skill ups, of course, are always nice, but we want any GD or Water Magical Girl. Darn it. Man, I haven't done just a 30 summon one in a few weeks. It's because I wasn't, I didn't grind SW10 hardcore this week. I actually did a venture because I wanted to level my units quickly for co-op. And that's what bit me in the posterior. But this week, I am going to be doing SW10. And the reason why I focus more on adventure is because for those that saw last week, I accidentally did loot all on my my inbox, which looted all my double XP. So I had 7 days of double XP. So I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to get as many max level units as I can with that double XP. Alright, here we go. Nothing so far. It's only been 6 summons, though. It's only been 6. Not even a full pack. Honestly, I'm happy with co-op. Like, I like the system. I like that it encourages people to make multiple units. The rewards, I do see definitely room for improvement in rewards. You're not getting me. I definitely agree with that. But I think a lot more than 5% play it. I think there is value in running it, even if you only do epic because it's easier. At least you're still accumulating your tokens per week, because it's a very insignificant amount of time to actually get all the rewards for that week. Even if you do it like 3 times a day, because you only have 3 water 6 stars, you're still going to get all the rewards, I believe, because that works out to 21 times. You get 20 per. There's like 260 max you can get a week. So I'm pretty sure that will get you at least the max rewards. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I like it. I know a lot of people don't because they don't have the units and they get exhausted and they can't run it anymore. But you know what that tells me? That doesn't tell me people like it, don't like it. That tells me people like it and they're upset they can only run it X amount of times because they only have those amount of units. So that's, if no one was running it and someone said, well, oh, I don't care that there's exhaustion because I don't run it. It doesn't matter to me. That's different. That sounds like a person who doesn't run it. But someone who says, dang, I can only run it 4 times a day, I want to run it more, and then they say, oh, well, now I want better rewards. To me, it sounds like they are running it. They want to see improvements upon it, though. That's kind of how I see it in my head. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how I see it, because I don't have any data to prove this. And so far, these summons are really, really, really sugar honey iced tea. And if you take the first letter out of those words, that's what it means. Because you know me. You know my stream, I keep it clean. I don't use profanity typically. Yeah, we're going to go 30 guys with nothing. I already have a feeling. Maybe on the, if I get a Nat 5, I don't care what the Nat 5 is on an LND. We'll call it good. We'll call it good. But if I don't get a Nat 5 on LND, then this wasn't worth the time it took me to click the button. Wow. Oh, painful summons, painful summons. Maybe the game's mad I didn't farm enough. That's it. That's what it is. It's like, why did you neglect us, Val? Why did you leave us hanging? I'm sorry I didn't run SW10. I needed to level units. I looted my whole box. Well, I mean, I get his point, Miss Sassy. Like, the thing we have to be careful of is we want to make sure we acknowledge, hey, too bad it's not. There's proof, guys. There is proof that she is in the pool. So there you go. We have to be careful, though, Miss Sassy, because Crowbot, like, this is how he's feeling, right? he feels, now the data he gave, I'm sorry, Crowbot, this isn't a knock on you, but you don't know if it's only 5%, right? You listed reasons why you think it might be, but in actuality, I guarantee it's not 5%. But what he's doing is he's saying, hey, you know, this is why I feel that this isn't being done, because you've got low rewards. I can't run it as much as I want to run it. And that's still a real problem, right? That's a real problem to Crowbot that he feels should be changed. And no one should ever be like, not dissed or, you know, or shouldn't be made to feel like their opinion is invalid because you disagree with that view, right? Like, I don't agree with him, but I can see how he would feel that it's not worth it in that only 5% play, right? And so I think as a community, we should look at it and say, well, what do you think is wrong? And like you said, Miss Sassy, to one of his questions, which was, hey, I can only run at this time. Well, in truth, Crowbot, the solution for that is you have to make more 6 stars. I mean, in all honesty, that's the fix, right? We're not trying to be rude or anything when you say, well, make more and grow. It's just how you have to do it, right? If you want to run it more, you have to make more. So that answers the first part of your question, your first concern. Now, your second concern on better loot and better rewards, there's really nothing, you know, we can do to say make that better. I would highly recommend, you know, you drop that as a suggestion in the Discord and make it a good suggestion, right? You know, try not to let your emotion get into it and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. This is why I think this, you know, getting 4 and 5 star gear in Epic isn't worth it. And, you know, lay it out to Gameloft and tell them why you think this isn't worth it. And you never know. They could read that, or others may read it and they may agree with you, and then change will happen, right? So just make sure when you have these concerns, you're posting it in the appropriate section of Discord, so one, Gameloft knows about it, right? That's it. I mean, I'll get off my box, but I didn't want you to feel bad. Well, in that situation, Crowbot, though, you're assuming everyone's running Epic. So if you want better gear, then you have to go into the higher tiers, right? Wow, not one laser, guys. 30 discs. Well, 29 discs. Hopefully, X-Batty is right. This LND is going to be the laser, I hope. Wait, no, I got one more. I got one more here. Wow. Wow. Well, oh, and actually, you know, I just thought about a counter to that, Crowbot. When everyone starts, okay, level playing field, you're farming ED, whatever, right? You just got in, you're farming ED. You're getting 4 and 5 star gear because you have to build up to go to the next level to get better gear. No one started out doing ED10 and getting 5 and 6 star gear. No one started out doing SW10. Everyone had to start out getting 4 and 5 star gear, and even 3 star, because you can't just walk into SW10 and walk out with gear. Even if you summon the best units in a game, you run into SW10 with no gear whatsoever because you don't want to get 3 and 4 star gear and you think it's a waste of time. You're gonna die. Period. It doesn't matter. Same thing with co-op. It's the same exact progression path. You get the lower end gear to gear better to get into the higher levels to get better gear. That's a small sample size, though, don't you think, Crowbot? And not a fair assessment of the loot pool, because it's the same thing as saying, well, I beat SW10 10 times and I still got poor gear. So, no, it did not start with Spearman. Ha, you remember. It didn't start. All right, last one. This will be no lasers if this doesn't happen, guys. And that's a no laser summon day, folks. 30 summons, nada. Absolutely nada. I almost want to raid summon, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to get anything. That was a very depressing. Hey, 20. Hey, I think this puts me at 100. I think that put me at 100. Hold on. I really think that put me at 100. Let's see. Did it? It did. Okay. We get 1 laser because I finished an achievement. So we get 1. This one, if you guys disagree, that's fine. I don't think this one counts. This doesn't count as a laser for the summoning session. I really don't. We'll see. Let's see if this goes well. Maybe it gives me a 5-star. At least we know it's guaranteed laser. Give me a 5-star. Please. Yes! 5-star! GD! GD! Oh, hey! Yes! 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 But it doesn't count. I know. Doesn't count. But still. Hey, Bubba! Bubba, where you been, bruh? I hope everything's alright. Had stuff to do this morning. Dude, look at that. Clutch. A legendary scroll achievement comes in for the clutch. And I get my ongoing damage. Yes, I finally get ongoing damage on an ST. I'm super, 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 super happy.